First, let me take a little sip of my champagne, set the vibes. I'm gonna be real with y'all. YouTube is a whole different ball game. We're also gonna discuss some things deeper as well. It's 2025, okay? And we're getting to the bag because I'm creating the life that I want, where I can wake up and I can go buy this. Drops the mic. Drops the mic! Girl, what you think I'm grinding like this for? So T, why haven't I went viral yet? Why haven't I reached 10K yet? Hey girlies, so we are back. Welcome to Tellythecreatorr. If you're not already liked, comment, and subscribe to my channel, okay? Today we're doing things a little different. We're not doing a vlog today. Today we're actually going to be doing my Q&A that I promised you girlies once I hit 500 subscribers I was going to do for you guys. So I did a questionnaire on my Instagram page, so you have to be following me to drop questions about content, life, all that, whatever the girlies want to ask me, because they always asking me questions about content. So like, you know what, I'm gonna give y'all a Q&A, but we're also going to discuss some things deeper as well. We're going to get into creating a life that we want to live, because it's 2025, okay, and we're getting to the bag. We're getting to the bag, whether it's your content creating, if you're not content creating, whatever you're doing, teacher, hair, makeup, doctor, nurse, whatever your career is, whatever your dreams are, we're getting to the bag. Take a little sip of my champagne, set the vibes. Okay, that's good. Okay, check. Into the question at first, because I want to go ahead and answer these questions for you girlies. I don't know if you girls were scared to ask me things or what, because baby, I was expecting more questions. Okay, so first questions from one of my girlies that follow me on Instagram. She asked, was it hard to start YouTube, and what would you say helped you to start? So I'm gonna be real with y'all. YouTube is a whole different ball game. When it comes to this content creating and social media, YouTube is a totally different ball game, okay? When you're committed to doing YouTube, you have to be like totally committed to YouTube, because people, if you don't stay consistent, you're gonna see, because that's what happened to me when I first started YouTube. I was dropping stuff like every other week or every week, and then I just stopped. Like, I stopped posting on YouTube, I stopped posting on TikTok, I just stopped posting. It was just life stuff was happening, and I stopped being consistent. So the traction that I was gaining, I actually lost it because I wasn't consistent. And with this content creating, consistency is key. So will I say YouTube was hard to start? No, it's not hard to start, but you do have to be consistent and determined with YouTube. It is a totally different ball game. YouTube in itself is like, YouTube
will humble you. If no other platform will humble you,
go through all that editing, spend 6 hours, 8 hours, a whole day editing your YouTube video to post it and get 20 views. Yeah, 20 views, okay? You might go to TikTok and Instagram and go viral or get hundreds of thousands of views, but YouTube will humble you down. But it is a process, because you have to start somewhere. So what helped me to start is I just started picking up my camera and recording. I went bought me a camera. Now I have an Osmo Pocket 3, but I also have a Canon G7. That was the first camera that I purchased. So once I purchased that camera and I spent my coins on that camera, that was all the motivation I need to start recording. So I just picked up my camera and started recording. And if you have the editing apps, let me tell you right now, the two apps that you're going to need to use to start YouTube is Canva, and of course, y'all all know CapCut, because we use CapCut for everything: Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. If you don't have them too, then you're already not on the right path to starting your YouTube. Get you a good quality camera. You can even start with your phone, to be honest, because there are people who record videos on YouTube with their phone, and it's okay. If you can't afford a camera right now, it is okay to start with your phone. So you can start with your phone or a camera. Get you a Canva and CapCut and just go, girl. Just go for it. When I say with YouTube, it's something that you just go for. People are going to gravitate to you towards, just because you being you. Just because they like your personality, or they enjoy watching your vlogs, whether you're doing vlogs or you're doing makeup content, or you're, you focused on, you have a certain topic that you focus on your page on YouTube. Just start, because somebody is going to watch your videos. Just stay consistent, because if you're not consistent on YouTube, it will affect you on all platforms, but it really will affect you on YouTube. So that's what I say will help me with YouTube, and that's how I started. Where do you want to vacate in the next year? That's a good question, girlies, because my birthday is in less than 2 months. 2 months, July 27th. I am a Leo baby. Leo Nation. And I don't have any plans for my birthday. I know, Sarah. Okay, so last year, I went to Jamaica. I went to Montego Bay, Jamaica for my birthday. And when I tell you I had the time of my life, okay, I thought Mexico was fun. Okay, I will say this. Cancun, Mexico is like at the top, but Jamaica was fun. The food was good, the vibes, the excursions that we did, it was so fun. And the thing about it was that I actually looked up and found a good travel person before I got to Jamaica. So when we got there, he was taking us here, he was taking us there. He had this set up, what y'all want to do this day, what excursion. He was, he was from there, so he was able to take us around Jamaica and Montego Bay, and we didn't have to worry about, being travelers and being on our own. We had everything planned already, what we were going to do when we got there. This year, for my birthday, I don't even know if I'm going on vacation. On vacation, that's something that I would have already had to been planning already and start booking. So if I was to go on vacay, if I did have to choose somewhere to go on vacation for my birthday this year, it probably would be somewhere like Turks and Caicos. I love the Caribbean. I love the water. Like, I like going to the water on vacation. I like seeing pretty blue water. Do I like to get in the water? No. There's sharks and other creatures in the water. But I do like to go see pretty blue water for vacation. Like, who doesn't? Who part I like about vacation and going to like Mexico, the Caribbean, Miami, places like that. Like, I love places like that. So if I wanted to go somewhere on vacay in the next year, it would be Turks and Caicos, definitely. Do you plan to quit your job and do social media full time? Girl, what you think I'm grinding like this for? Just tell you, the grinding, the level of focus and consistency I've been on the past year is because I have that goal, okay? What that song say? I'm not doing all of this for nothing, okay? I love creating content. I love posting content. I love editing. Editing is so fun to me. I love editing. I love creating content. But that is my end goal. Like, that is where I see myself. When you see these content creators like Kyra and who else? All these just people just on her level, like all these content creators. I'm pretty sure when they started where I was, that is where you want to see yourself, because she also started, she was working a full-time job, Kyra, when she started doing YouTube. And now she doesn't have to work. So, of course, that is my end goal, is to get to a place. And that's what I'm going to discuss, too, in creating the life that you want after this. Because that is what I'm creating right now. All of this is because I'm creating a life that I want, where I can wake up and I can go buy this, or I can wake up and I don't have to go clock in somewhere. I can wake up and go to brunch and don't have to worry about going to work. I can wake up and go do this, go on vacation whenever I want. That is the life that I am creating, and it's going to happen to me, because what's the key word? I'm going to put it right here on the screen. Manifestation. Manifestation. Prayer and manifestation and hard work. Because if you don't do the hard work, girlies, and then what are you're just dreaming. If you're not putting any work into what you're doing, you're just dreaming. It's just a dream. Doing content creating full time and being able to quit my job further down the line. I don't know when that will happen. I don't know when, but I know it's going to happen. But that is somewhere where I see myself in the future as doing this full time, like making money off of brand deals, paid collabs, endorsements. Next question: do you use your phone to film? If you use a camera, what kind? Okay, so this is a good question, because I do use a camera. Of course, I'm recording on my Osmo Pocket 3 right now, but I also use my phone, and I mainly use my phone if I'm only planning on uploading it to like TikTok or Instagram. Does that make sense? If I'm vlogging for like my YouTube or something like that, then I'm using my camera. Most likely I'm using my Osmo Pocket 3 when I'm out, and if I'm at home, I'll use my Canon G7 because it's a bigger camera, but I don't really like taking that out. So when I go out, I take my Osmo Pocket 3. But I have an iPhone 15 Plus or Pro. Do I have a Plus or Pro? I have an iPhone 15, and I also have, like I said, the Canon G7 camera, and I have my Osmo Pocket 3. So those are the three things that I record on. You don't have to have the camera. If you can, it's all about levels. It's steps to get there. And girl, I can't afford that kind of camera. Girl, I ain't paying up $500 for the camera. Use your phone. I started with just my phone until I was able to afford that camera or those cameras to buy. You can record off your phone and get good quality content. It happens all the time. So just want to let y'all know that. I thought y'all was going to have way more good questions. I thought this was going to be like a 30-40 minute video. I thought y'all was going to have questions, but maybe I'll do another one. That way some more girlies, some more, because I've gained some new followers on Instagram and both TikTok since I posted that Q&A thing. So maybe I'll do another one where the new people who follow me can ask questions, that are not scared to ask questions, because y'all done asked a lot of questions. But now we about to get into part 2 of this video. Let me take another sip of my champagne. So creating the life that you want to live. Everybody wants to live this life. Well, maybe not everybody, but most of us. I know me, I can speak for myself. I am trying to create the life that I want to live. That goes back to the question that the girl asked me. Do you see yourself doing social media full time? Yes. I see myself not working a 9-to-5 and doing this full time. That is the end goal. That is what I'm working towards. That is my plan. Okay. So we can create the life that we want to live. If, let's just say you want to be a doctor. You know what you need to do to be a doctor. You know you need to go to school for a certain amount of years. You know there's tests that you have to take. You know there's qualification that you have to have. But you're going to do it because that's what you want to do. So if content creating is something that you really want to do and you're really passionate about, and you want to use this as a tool to create that life that you want to live, you want to wake up every day and be able to wake up at 12 o'clock if you want to and not have to clock in at 8, or worry about being at work for 8 hours a day. Or you want to wake up and you want to go buy that purse that you seen on TV last night. Or you want to wake up and go buy that dream house for your family that you always wanted. Or you want to wake up and go buy that piece of land or that car or that whatever it is. You have to start somewhere. And that's what I am on in 2025, girlies. Like, this is the most serious I think I've ever been with my content creating, and I'm loving the journey. Of course, it is a journey. It doesn't happen overnight, and that's the thing. Nobody wants to go through the process. You have to go through the process. You have to go through the 200 views, the 300 views. Why I'm only getting 20 likes? Why I'm only getting 1 followers a day? Why haven't I went viral yet? Why haven't I reached 10K yet? You have to go through that process to get to where you want to go. Do you know that I just went viral this year, like last month? For those of you who know that follow me on Instagram and TikTok, I just went viral on TikTok last month. I hit 1 million views. I'm going to post it right here. 1 million views on TikTok. That was my first time going viral since I've been doing content creating for the last 2 or 3 years. Now, I've only been consistent for the past year, like truly like consistent. For the past year and a half, I've been really consistent. So, and you know, I've always wondered, I always thought to myself, why haven't I went viral? What am I doing wrong? I'm posting the same content that she's posting. I got good quality content. Why did she go viral? It's all about timing, okay, baby?
Timing.
Just because it happened for her at that time or him doesn't mean it's going to happen for you at that same time. It's all about timing. And remember, what's meant for you is meant for you. So creating the life you want to live is very important, because we want to wake up every day and be happy about the life that we're living. We want to wake up every day and spend time with our family when we want to spend time with our family, not when we only have the time. We want to be able to spend time with our family as much as we can and travel and go eat places and go do things, like creating the life that you want to live. It's a quote that I came up with before I started recording this video that stuck with me. Are you ready to hear the quote? Are y'all ready to hear the quote? Are y'all ready to hear this quote? Repeat after me, girlies. I'm gonna put it on the screen. I'm better than what I used to be, but I'm not where I want to be. Drops the mic. That is a word, okay? I am better than what I used to be, but I am not where I want to be. And that is a word. About something I said, you know what? I'm better than what I used to be, but I'm not exactly where I want to be. And that is what's keeping me going, because yes, I can look back at my life and say that I am 10 times or 5 times better than what I would have been 10, 15 years ago, even 5 years ago, okay? But I am not where I want to be. I can acknowledge the progress that I've overcome and the things that I've overcome and the things that I've, accomplished. I acknowledge that. But I'm still not where I want to be because there's so much more I want to do with this content creating stuff. And there's so much I want to do in life general. So that is a quote that I am living by for 2025. And that is the quote that I want you girlies to live for in 2025. Because you are better than what you used to be. Don't never knock yourself. Don't never discredit yourself. Because girl, you came up. You done the thing. You didn't accomplish some stuff. So you are better than what you used to be. But you're not exactly where you want to be at. And as long as you keep that in your head and you write down, you manifest, you wake up every day and you write down the things that you want, that you dream of, the life that you want to live. You think about it every day. You work towards it. You put in that work. The sky's the limit. The sky is the limit. In 2025, we're hitting it. There's so many opportunities out here on social media and these platforms. If you're serious about your content creating, make sure you put that work in. Keep following me on my journey because we're going up. We're going up this year, girlies. We're going up. I want to thank y'all for watching this video. It's been a good video. I dropped some gems. We talked about life. I think I'm going to continue to make this into like a series where we can just sit down and talk about things, about life, about what are you doing with your content creating? Like, where are you in your content creating? What questions do you have? Like, are you where you want to be? Did you hit that? Did you hit that goal that you set for this month? Did you hit those 5K followers that you wanted to hit this month? Did you hit those views that you want to hit? We need to have these talks so we can keep motivating each other. But I enjoyed this with y'all and I'm feeling more inspirational. I'm feeling more motivated. I'm finna go edit some content when I get off this video and edit this video for sure so I can drop it for you girlies. And the girls who asked questions, I hope I answered them to the best of my ability and actually gave y'all some hindsight and just helped y'all with what y'all wanted to know as far as content creating and things like that to get you to where you want to go, because it's all a journey. It's a marathon. Remember that. It's not a race. It's a marathon. And we will get there. So if you're not already, and if you enjoyed this video, I hope you did because you're watching it to the end. You made it this far. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, my girls. And weekly videos will be dropping. I'm going to be consistent. This, like, I've been so consistent with this YouTube. It's crazy. Like, I'm so proud of myself. Pat myself on the back. We're going to get the vlogs out. We're going to get the videos like this where we're just sitting here talking one-on-one with each other, talking to my girlies, my community. Matter of fact, let me just give a shout out to my community because I love the girlies that follow me on Instagram, on TikTok, even here on YouTube, who like every video, comment on every post, repost every post. That's what I do it for, okay? I might have a small community now, but it will grow and they're loyal. And that's what counts, having a loyal community. So I love y'all. Like I said, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe on this video. And if y'all have any suggestions y'all want to drop in the comments of what y'all would like to see in the next video, let me know. But once again, girlies, that quote I gave y'all, make sure y'all stick with that. You're better than what you used to be, but you're not exactly where you want to be. And I will see y'all in the next video. Love you, girlies. Bye.